Welcome to another journalnow.com high school football video playoff edition. I'm Joe Serrera. I'm joined again this week by East Forsyth Eagles head coach Todd Willert. Todd, thank you again for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, and great to be in the second week.
Yep, still playing. It's still good. Your Eagles dominated a decent Southeast Guilford team last week, 49-0 in the first round of the playoffs. Is that the most complete game your team's played this season?
Yeah, I think we've been getting better week after week, and that's what you kind of want to do. You want to be peaking at this time, and we're going to need to even be better this week. So, but yeah, we played a pretty complete game, just a couple hiccups, besides that, because that was a good team, obviously, and to come away with that win and show the Eagle faithful what we got was good.
What do you need to continue to improve on as you go deeper into what is a brutal 4A West playoff bracket, as we've talked about before?
Just keep on getting better on third down, which I think we did a great job this last Friday. I think that was we had a lot of big third down conversions on offense, and we held them a couple times. I think that's very important in football. And once again, you got to win the field position battle. Against this team, we got to do that coming up, and every week gets tougher and tougher. Like you said, this 4A West is brutal, man.
Well, you knocked out one of the triad teams last week, Southeast Guilford. Were you surprised that there are so few triad teams left in the state playoffs after that first week?
I am. I'm very surprised. I wish there was more of us still in here, because you hear all the chirping from the Charlotte people and all that. But, the ones that are keep on going, hopefully we can keep on fighting. The crazy thing is two of the teams are from little old Kernersville. So that's kind of cool to know that little town of Kernersville has two of the better teams still rolling in the 4A West.
You mentioned the Charlotte teams. You got one of them this week, Ardrey Kell. Team that beat Northwest Guilford in the first round. How tough is it to go on the road in the playoffs? There've been some years where you had some good road wins. There've been some years where you were mainly at home. But how tough is the road this deep in the playoffs?
I think our kids like it. They like to go see different things. Some of these kids, and myself, I've never been there, so we kind of look forward to it. See something different. Don't get me wrong. Now, if I had a choice, I'd love to play at the Nest here and do that, but it's not as big a challenge as you would think with our guys. We play pretty well on the road, and we're going to enjoy the experience. We have Friday off, so we kind of get to spend the whole day getting down there and eating as a team and all that. So it'll be a good day on Friday.
Just going on the road occasionally kind of bond a team, kind of pull you guys together. I know there've been a few teams in Southeast Guilford a few years back was having their home stadium renovated, and they had to play most of a year on the road. And they said by the end of the year that being on the road was just, they loved being around each other.
Yeah, I think that's a big thing. You do things outside of the football. You get to ride on the bus. You get to go eat out. You get to be at a different stadium and walk around and see new surroundings. So, yeah, I think there's a lot to that. And, I as a coach, I've been doing this almost 30 years. I enjoy those moments also.
You are going down to Charlotte to face Ardrey Kell. What do you know about that team?
They play hard. They don't make many mistakes. That's what I really see. They kind of wait for you to screw up. And that's a sign of a good coaching team. I told someone the other day, the first thing I do is watch a team's special teams. And if they do really well on special teams, I know right then and there they're very well coached, and they have great special teams. So I don't know their head coach, and but just by watching that, I can tell they're a very good coach team.
Yeah, special teams is details and fundamentals, and you can tell a lot about a team from those two things. What does your team have to do to go down there, get a win, and who knows with the playoffs, maybe get a home game in the next round or later in the playoffs? You never know who's going to get knocked off.
Yeah, we just got to take care of the ball. We really do. We got to do what we do, play Eagle football, which we learned the hard way when we lost to Reagan. we got to make sure the one big oops we had last Friday is when we didn't get it on 4th and 1 early on in the first quarter. So I made sure in the practice schedule the last couple of days we had 4th and 1 situation in, so we won't make that mistake again. And you know, once again, we got to stay on the field and keep their offense off the field.
I wasn't going to bring this up, but I kind of have to. If you were to win this game, you might be on the road again in the next round of the playoffs, but the road might be in Kernersville because Glenn is in your part of the bracket, a team that you're very familiar with. I won't bring that up again until we get to next week. So I'll leave it with that. I know people will already be talking about that, but we wish you guys a lot of luck down in Charlotte Friday night. Hopefully you come back from Ardrey Kell with a win. See you in the next round of the playoffs.
Hey, I hope so, and I appreciate everything you do, Joe.
Thank you.